The sights and sounds of Italy, the Winter Olympics are here. Oh, here comes the torch now. We can't get started without lighting the Olympic cauldron. Wow, thank you, my friend. A special New Day at the Games starts right now.
It's a new day.
Now, from the Virginia Mason Franciscan Health Studios at King 5, this is New Day at the Games.
Now or never.
All eyes are on Italy. The world's best athletes on both snow and ice will compete in the 2026 Milan Cortina Winter Games. From brand new sports like ski mountaineering to crowd favorites like figure skating and ski races. The Games are a show of power, prestige, and perfection with zero margin for error. The events have come a long way since the Games of yore. The ancient Olympic Games used to last just a day, now 2 weeks. Their sports, long jump, javelin, and chariot racing, among others. It would take centuries for Winter Olympics to be added into the fold. Figure skating competitions were first held in London in 1908, but it wasn't until the 1920s that a winter version of the Games was officially established. Now, more than 100 years and 25 Olympic Games later, this is the first Olympics to be co-hosted by multiple cities. The last time Italy hosted was in 2006, back when Shaun White competed in his first Olympics at 19 years old, and of course, brought home the gold. 20 years later, the Olympics are back on the boot. Let the Games begin. Ooh, I'm excited. What a way to kick off our very first episode of New Day at the Games. I'm New Day Northwest host Kelly Hansen, and I'm so pumped to be here with my co-host for the first half of the Olympics evenings, Jose Cedeno.
You know, I know already this is going to be so much fun. Your show is in the mornings. My show is at nighttime. So being here with you at this time in the middle of the day is just fantastic.
It is. I'm not going to lie. It was very nice sleeping in today, but you all better not sleep on what we have coming up. Oh, yeah. We'll be here throughout the Olympics at 3 o'clock right here on King 5, delivering the fun and the spectacle of the Winter Games, as well as the food, fashion, entertainment, and even a little friendly competition.
But you know what I really love? Oh, it's the magic that we've been transported to Italia. Look, I love being so close to the Colosseum and the statues of David. Look at those columns. It's so great and fantastic.
It really is. And Rome wasn't built in a day,
No.
but here, anything is truly possible. I'm looking forward first to eating our way through Italy. We're going to try everything, a little something new every day. Whoa, champagne
watch out.
is already happening. What could go wrong? Our first is iconic cheeses, including Grana Padano, which is actually an official sponsor of the Winter Games. It's a hard granular cheese from northern Italy. It's similar, of course, to a Parmesan. It's made from semi-skimmed cow's milk and aged for at least 9 months, my friend. I know you are absolutely obsessed with cheese.
I am.
What are you? It's usually string cheese every day, right?
It's usually whatever cheese you can give me, I will have it. But this one looks very fancy, so I'm just going to try it.
Dive in, and while you're doing that, the team behind this cheese partnered with the Olympics organizers to cheer on the athletes and highlight how the cheese fits into a healthy, balanced lifestyle. Basically, even Olympians eat cheese and love a good cheese moment. So I'm here for that. Cheese and bread are like my #1 food groups.
Cheese by itself is just my #1 food group.
I know, because you're pretty good. You don't eat a lot of carbs,
I
right?
don't eat a lot of carbs, but I can eat cheese every day, which is not necessarily good. But since you told me this is healthy,
well, I don't know if I
it.
necessarily did that, but that's fine. I think we could keep eating. Are you someone, too, that follows the Games? Like, do you watch it religiously? Are you superstitious at all? Go Team USA. And I got to try some
Do you
cheese.
think, Team USA, look how I'm dressed today?
I know.
Right? Yes, I do follow the Olympics religiously, summer and winter. So, yes, I'm the type of person that if I miss it, then I don't want nobody to tell me, and then I go see it later on again.
I know. I hate when people ruin it for you and tell you, like, who gets the gold, especially
Who won the gold medal? Yeah.
We're working, but here at King 5, because it's on NBC, we have it on 24/7, which is
So we're going to
amazing.
know. No matter what, we're going to know. Yeah.
We're going to know the ins and outs of everything, too. Do you have a favorite sport to watch? Because I'm obsessed with figure skating. I think it's so emotional and fun ever since I was little. I just, shout out Michelle Kwan and everybody else. Like, to feel like you could do a triple axel would be the coolest feeling in the world.
Yes, but you know me a little bit. So can you guess what would I like to watch?
Well, snowboarding.
Of course. Snowboarding, number one. It's because when they jump, they're flipping, and it's so risky. They could die in the trick. Oh. And the women and men, they're doing these tricks today. It's insane. These athletes are doing crazy stuff. So you're almost like in your share thinking, are they going to land it right? Are they going to fall? So it's kind of like one of those things that are like, that and also hockey. For some reason, hockey always gets me, so.
We have some Kraken players, too, that are going to the Olympics, which is always so exciting. And Torrent as well, our lady.
So the ladies, you can't forget about the ladies.
Can't forget about the Go Ladies. I love a girl moment. One of the Olympians, too, I'm keeping tabs on right now is downhill skier Lindsey Vonn. She actually crashed during a World Cup downhill race in Switzerland. She actually had to be airlifted off the course. Doctors confirmed that she has a fully ruptured ACL, but this is so cool. Lindsey is determined to still compete in these Olympics. I can't believe she's pushing through despite the torn ACL, but everybody loves a comeback. I was voting for her and rooting for her before.
And I think a lot of people are because, first of all, she is a champ. When it comes down to downhill ski and when it comes down to Super G categories, she knows what to do. And it's not the first time she gets hurt because she actually retired before when she got hurt.
Really?
And she came back. So she knows what it really takes to come back. Plus, she already has 3 Olympic medals.
I know.
One of them being gold, and she won the World Cup many times. So she has what it takes. I think she's in her early 40s, so she has that mentality.
See, that's
that this is the
inspiring
deal.
for me, too, because as, we're both getting older.
Well, talk for yourself,
happening.
Kelly.
I know, speak for myself. I just think that's really inspiring that she's competing at an elite level in her 40s, and just the fact that she's pushing through. You've had a lot of injuries.
I did. Yeah, so snowboarding, I broke I did my ACL and meniscus, and then I came back the year after, and then I did my ankle.
My gosh, but you know a comeback story.
Yeah, not an Olympic comeback, but I'm still snowboarding if you call that way, yeah.
Well, it's an Olympic comeback for me because I'm just on the bunny hill. We actually have 2 colleagues that are at the game, so let's check in with Chris Egan and Jake Wittenberg and see, of course, what they're up to.
Hey everybody, Jake and Chris here checking in from Milan, Italy. Got the iconic rings here. Chris, we've been seeing people line up all day with their flag representing their nation.
That's what I love about these Olympic Games. We're one day away from the opening ceremony, but the games are underway. We were at the U.S. women's hockey game today as they were taking on the Czechs. And everybody's wearing their American jerseys.
So
You're
cool.
hearing the USA chants, USA, USA. But I got to give this guy credit. Here's what he did. He put a 12s flag.
Let's go.
Put the 12s flag on our camera. You put it on our camera, and I'm amazed, Jake, how many Seahawks fans are here in Italy.
So many Seattle fans, and if they weren't from Seattle, they're seeing this as a Team America kind of flag representing. So great. So much culture here. How much pasta have you had? I know that you've had a lot of different kinds of pasta.
I've actually had, we talked on New Day, Jake, when I left about bringing 24 pairs of underwear. I'm actually having to send in bigger jackets and shirts because I've already ate too much pasta.
Okay. Well, we're doing a lot of walking too. A quick look, I can turn the camera here. This is an escalator, a walking escalator. There are literally 10 of those on this one stretch from the train to the hockey venue. You do a lot of walking here, so we're burning off that pasta, we're burning off that red wine.
It's trying to get around town. That's the toughest thing, but no complaints here. We're loving the pasta. We're loving the croissants. We're loving the games. Here we go. We're ready to roll. We're like Lindsey Vonn. Nothing is slowing us down.
No, let's go. That's the latest from Milan. We'll keep checking in, but we wanted to make sure you guys knew how much was happening here in Milan and Northern Italy.
It's a new day.
Those cuties, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. It would be my dream to cover the Olympics. Do you ever want to do that? And what would you want to cover?
Of course, the Olympics. Snowboarding, but it's not just because you travel. A lot of people will say because when you get to travel a different country, but it's about meeting the best athletes in the world and seeing that dream of getting a medal. These guys would do anything for a medal. So I would like to be there and tell the stories. So next time, send me to the Olympics if you can.
Oh, what about us?
Send us to Olympus
to the
if
Olympics,
you can.
please. We're both available. Thank you very much. I will be on the bunny hill, and they you might love that. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah,
we'll see.
Could be a story.
Yeah, could be a story. Good luck to all of our local Olympians. More than a dozen athletes are competing in the games and have ties to Washington. So, of course, we'll be keeping tabs on all of them. And if you missed the opening ceremony, you can watch it tonight starting at 8 o'clock right here on King 5.
But stay right here for more New Day at the Games, because we are bringing the games to us when Team New Day goes head-to-head with Team Evening later in the show.
Boo. Okay, plus I bought girl dinner meant I didn't have to cook, but we're whipping up a delicious Caesar salad from the Fairmont Olympic to upgrade your Galentine's Day. And get ready for comedy, chaos and coconuts.
Because Spamalot is storming our studio with the live performance.
I'm all about a night out with my gal pals, and I love the idea of Galentine's Day. It's a play off Valentine's Day and the perfect time to honor our female friendships. Now, please welcome back to the show Chef Araj Jayavikrama, Director of Culinary at the Fairmont Olympic, where a special Galentine's Day event is being held this month. Thank you, as always, for being here. You didn't wear your pink.
No pink.
But I forgive you. It's okay. We're talking about girl dinner, which is a viral trend.
Yes.
Why did you want to do this?
So I think it was, we were talking at the hotel and it was something fun to do, and we wanted to do something that was for the month, celebrate friendship, not just for a couple of days, but for the whole month. So we came up with girl dinner, and it's super popular on social media, and it's all about simplicity, eating things that you love, not a full traditional meal with like an appetizer, main course, and dessert, but it's like fun things that you have in your fridge, fun things that's easy to graze, super light, but things that's really close to your heart that you really enjoy.
Yeah, why do you think people are leaning into this simplicity for dinner? I know why for me, I'm so busy with work and life that I just want to come home and eat something good but not slave away for hours.
For sure, and at the end of the day, time is a huge thing for it, but it's also having things that you really enjoy, and that is just easy to make because of the timing, but it's also sometimes the easy things are the most comforting things that you enjoy, right? So it's a good thing.
I like that. And you swear that making a Caesar from scratch is not as hard as I think.
It's not.
I'm all about the bag salad, which is so embarrassing to say to you, but we're friends, so
For sure.
I did.
So, this is Caesar salad that is part of our Galentine's meal. So you get potato tots with caviar, a little bit of charcuterie. We're going to make the Caesar salad that you can make at home, and it comes with a bottle of bubbles or martinis for two, so everyone can enjoy and just hang out.
A little dirty martini action. Okay.
Dirty's always good. So making a Caesar salad is super simple. A lot of people get overwhelmed with it, but it's not super hard. The base is egg yolks, just like a mayo. It is just a elongated mayo that you add a little bit of extra ingredients to it.
So 3 eggs you
Three
just
egg
did.
yolks. Dijon mustard, which is the classic emulsifier.
Ooh, just like a little
Just
dollop.
a little bit, yep. And then I like to have anchovies in mine.
Okay,
'cause
I'm a
that's
little
classic pairing.
scared, but I trust you. I know that makes a Caesar salad,
For sure,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Anchovies and capers. And then we like to actually spike it with a little bit of horseradish just to get a little heat and a little bit of zing to it.
Oh, okay, I'm into that.
And some Lee and Terrence Worcestershire. Sorry, thanks for that.
Oh, I wouldn't think that would go
No,
in
but
it.
it gives that really beautiful umami to it.
Yeah.
And a little bit of heat from Tabasco.
Again, not something I would think in a Caesar salad,
Not
but
at all. But so, you got your base ingredients here. You're just going to whisk it together to get that emulsification going.
so not too long.
Not too long. And then just a steady stream of oil.
Why is the steady stream important?
If you dump it, it won't emulsify and it'll split. So a steady stream like this, we'll just bring it together.
And is there a particular olive oil that you like? Is that important to not, get a little cheap olive oil, but actually get something delicious?
A good extra virgin olive oil is good. I also, especially at the hotel, we use grapeseed oil because there's a less flavor and it is very, very neutral. And it actually lets all the other flavors shine through.
Okay.
So traditionally, when you have a Caesar, when you make it from scratch from home, it's not white like you think that you get from
that cream, again, the bag
store-bought
salad.
stuff, right? So when you add your oil, it gets nice and thick like this. And then you add a little bit of lemon juice right in the end to get that acidity.
Really, a little zest.
A little zest.
Fresh, again,
Fresh.
you're about the fresh
Always
lemons.
about the fresh. And then you want to get cracked black pepper, but coarse ground, not not the really fine stuff that you get.
Why?
So
Just for a little added crunch?
just a crunch. And then, if you don't have coarse ground, you can get it at the store. If not, if you have a pepper mill, just put it on the coarse grind and just crack it right into it.
Oh, that smells so good. I'm obsessed with pepper.
And there it is. Quick, super simple, easy Caesar dressing.
Yeah, and not white and creamy like you said.
Not at all.
It looks totally different.
Absolutely. So we're going to build you a Caesar salad since we have our dressing.
Okay, what's the base? Romaine, right?
Romaine. I like to use gem lettuce because it's a little bit smaller. I like to have the leaves instead of chopping it up into small little squares. It just elevates a little bit. Even if it's at home, it's not chopped. It's got a nice vibe to it. And then what we do is add our dressing.
Delicious. And you could probably add some protein on this if you wanted to at home, right?
Yeah. So at the hotel, when you come to Valentine's Day, you can actually get it with grilled chicken as well, should you want it, or you can have it light without any protein on it. So
okay, what did you just put on to? Some cheese
grated
and
Parmesan cheese or Grana Padano, a little bit of house-made hand-torn croutons, and then I like a lot of lemon.
House-made croutons. More zest.
More juice. And then you just want to gently massage it, not toss it too much. I don't like it too thick and dressed up.
Yeah.
And then again, everything is about presentation and eating with your eyes.
This is why I'm excited to see your presentation because I'm not good at that. I've been doing a Kelly cooking series and it's been tasting okay.
Yes.
I'll have you know, Chef Iraj, but the presentation has been a 1 out of 10.
So you give me a call. We'll work
you.
on that. So, end of the day, a lot of people like to grab it and clump it in, right?
Yes.
And all about plating is about presentation, is about just gently letting it fall naturally of how it just falls.
Oh, that
And you
is
just kind
very
of build
nice.
it up, right? It's not
Okay.
clumped up. And then you have
All
your
the good stuff
croutons
at the
all
end.
over the bottoms, yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait to try this.
You want a little zing, you can put a little bit of cherry tomatoes in there just to cut with the acidity.
Ooh.
And there's your Caesar salad.
Okay, and while I'm trying this, the Fairmont always has the most amazing events. I mean, this Galentine's, everything. So
Yes.
what's coming up? What can you tell people at home?
So we have, because it is Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day is running for the whole month of February. We have a beautiful set course menu in Shuckers and also a set course menu in the George. The beauty is, we know timing is always a hard thing, so we're actually running this special Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And because it is the gents, I suggest you book sooner than later because it's the one event of the year you don't want it to be last minute. You want to plan ahead.
Thank you. I feel like you should say that again for somebody that I might be hanging out with. No, I'm just kidding. So how can people claim their spot? Do they call? Do they go online?
It's very easy. You can go online. You can go to OpenTable. You can go to FairmontOlympic.com, and all our events are there. And you can call. Many ways to do it.
Oh, I absolutely love the Fairmont, the vibe. This is delicious. You're right, it was pretty easy, and the presentation, I'll really work on my presentation for you. Thank you. And when we return, we're catching up with a Seattle alumni from RuPaul's Drag Race and a fun new show that she's bringing to town. Make sure to stay with us for more. Welcome back. Seattle drag fans have known her for a while, but Bosco entered the national stage when she competed on season 14 of RuPaul's Drag Race back in 2022. And since then, she's been keeping real busy touring, and she's bringing her show actually now to Seattle. Bosco, welcome to New Day. This is so exciting. And first, stunning.
Thank you so much. It's my job. I have to do it. It's a requirement.
Well, you need to give me all the tips because you're looking fabulous. Tell me about this show and what it's all about.
I would love to. So Grindhouse is my own show. It's an ensemble show that I put together quarterly or whenever I feel like it. And it's been going on for 2 years now. I combine local talents with a bunch of different national talents. And it's been such a fun experience and such a labor of love. And it's finally gotten to a point where I just look forward to it every single time, and it really has taken off.
It looks like an absolute blast. How does Seattle's drag scene compare to other cities, would you say?
I think Seattle's drag is incredible because we have incredible audiences. Our audiences are willing to follow our performers wherever they want to go. They're very supportive, and they're also very discerning and demanding. And I think that makes a lot of really, really good drag queens.
And you competed on Drag Race. What was that like?
Oh, it was a lot. I'm still working through a lot of it in therapy. There's still a lot to kind of suss out, but it's also unlocked a new level of my career that I'm so thankful for.
Oh, and are you rooting on Seattle's Jane Don't in the current season?
I just think that with everything that's happening in the world, it's too soon No, just kidding.
Where's it going?
No, she is my near and dear sister. She is one of my closest friends, and I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited to see Seattle on TV again, sharing our talents and mostly our feelings with the world. It's very important for me to see her there.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and I wanted to tell you a little surprise. Our viewer spoke, and you were actually named Seattle's best drag queen in the Best of Western Washington 2025. Jose is coming in
There
to
you
bless
go.
you with the award.
Thank you so. Is this my camera? I just want to thank Ben and Jinx for moving away from Seattle and making it possible for me to win this. I want to thank Irene for doing slightly worse than me on TV, and I want to thank all of you so much for believing in me. You really tolerate me. You really do. So thank you.
That's amazing, though. Where can people find you and follow you on social media, too?
Oh, I'm at This Is Bosco on all the platforms that I decide to be on. And then Grindhouse is at the Crocodile. It's going to be February 6th and 7th this weekend. And then we have a few other shows coming up throughout the year.
Amazing. And when did you get into drag?
I got into drag around 2018. I moved to Seattle to pursue dancing. And I ended up backup dancing for drag queens at Julia's on Broadway. And I took a look around and I was like, I think I can do this better than them. And turns out I could. So that's kind of how we fell into it. And
have you always loved, playing with makeup and, putting on dresses and things like that, or is that something new?
No, I've always been very free with gender expression. I've always been very feminine. I've always enjoyed being on stage. So it all just kind of coalesced into one giant drag blob by the end of it. And I'm very thankful that it did.
Well, we're so thankful that it did as well. What do you want people to know about drag and just what's next for you?
I'm just so thankful that Seattle has such a great audience for drag. I'm so glad that they love drag here. Drag is my entire being. It's my entire profession. It's my hobby. It completely shapes my life. So I'm just really, really happy to live in a place that appreciates that. And I have a lot going on this year that I'm super excited about. Some things that are still in motion, but I might be doing some tours, which could be really, really fun. So I might be traveling the world, but I'll always bring things back to Seattle, which is great. And then I'm working on some YouTube projects with my sister Irene the Alien. And there's just no rest for the wicked. The reward for doing a good job is always more work. And that's kind of what we're doing now.
Ain't that the truth? And I feel like we should just end there. Thank you so much for being here. And again, congratulations on your award.
Thank you so much.
Loved. And next, we're cooking up another Super Bowl snack with producer Rebecca that features everyone's favorite tater tots.
This is New Day at the Games.
Welcome back to the show. This week, New Day staff has been cooking Super Bowl snacks, and we're going to end the week with the one and only producer, Rebecca.
Save the best for last, huh?
Save the best for last. What is cooking in the kitchen?
Okay, so I know you're not a big bread guy.
No.
But how do you feel about tater tots?
I can do it.
Okay. So I think that this is going to be a Jose-approved recipe. We're making a tater tot casserole.
Okay.
It's got meat and potatoes and cheese.
All the good stuff, huh?
Yes. So we started just by browning some, a pound of ground beef.
Okay.
And some onions.
I see the onions.
That's what, smell.
You're making me hungry, Rebecca.
Okay, all right, so now we just need a couple different ingredients. So let's get some smoked paprika in there. It's not spicy. I know you don't like spicy.
So I just throw it in there, or it's just smooth?
Bam.
Okay, bam, there you go.
I love that for you. Okay, and then this is some garlic salt.
Garlic salt.
Yeah.
Same thing?
Do it.
Throw it in. Boom, there you go.
And then this is some Worcestershire sauce.
Ooh.
Do you know what that is?
No idea.
Smell it. Yeah.
Smells
it's
good.
Like a little, yeah.
A little kick to it.
Yeah,
this one I'm
kick.
gonna go more gentle.
Oh, okay.
There
So you don't
go.
splash me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I did not want to
Thank
splash
you, friend.
I mean, you got the Seahawks shirt.
And then just a little bit of ketchup. So we're gonna do that.
I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Why do you think this is the ultimate snack for the big game?
Because it's beef, it's cheese, and it's potatoes.
So that means that you're not gonna be hungry.
Who's not gonna like this? What is there to not like in there?
Another question for you.
All right.
If I'm gonna pair this up with a drink,
oh man,
what's the good drink?
Everything?
No, but I mean alcoholic drink.
No, okay, well I love a bubbly, but I mean a
No
cider,
worry,
a
that's
beer,
just me.
I don't know.
That's
What
just
do you
me.
think? What would you eat with this?
Beer. Beer and
Beer.
maybe more beer.
Okay, I don't love a beer, but maybe a margarita?
Oh, margarita sounds good too.
Okay, so then we also need a can of cream of mushroom soup.
Should I do this?
You get in there.
Okay.
You get in there. Okay, maybe a spoon. How about a spoon?
Can you use a spoon?
You
Maybe
can
a
use a
fork?
fork.
Okay, let's do a fork. There you go.
Do you cook a lot?
I don't cook at
I
all.
did not notice at all. This is fine.
But let's talk a bit about predictions. Do you
Okay.
have a predictions for the game? Like,
Okay, so I
Give
made
me a
this
number.
prediction the other day. I said 27-17.
this?
I don't know if the Patriots are going to score that many points on our defense, though. I'm really hoping that Nick Emanwari is going to be healthy for the big game, because I heard he kind of hurt his ankle a little bit.
I think we got it.
Okay, so
I
we
think
did
this
this.
is the year.
We did this.
Okay, move it. What's next?
And then we're going to spray this casserole dish with a little spray.
Don't get me dirty. Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to scoop that thing in here.
I'm assuming you want me to do it.
Do it.
Okay, let's go. Fast. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's just pour that whole thing
Oh,
in here.
okay.
Like, let's not be shy.
Okay. I like how you
Okay,
cook.
and then we're gonna cover the top with tater tots.
Tater tots.
And they don't need to be cooked already. We're just like frozen ones. Wait, can you spread it out?
Oh, you want me to spray it out?
A little
Sorry, sorry.
A little bit more.
Can you tell I don't know how to cook? Can you
Okay,
tell?
I'm gonna do this, and I want you to try the finished dish over here. I'm
Okay.
gonna do this.
So you made this earlier.
I made this earlier.
Thank
This is
you.
the magic of television.
Thank you for thinking of me. There you go.
Okay. And don't
Don't what?
tell me what you really think.
Told me. Okay.
Okay.
If I can put it in my mouth.
Yeah? 375 for like a half an hour is what it goes in the oven in.
I'm gonna say that. Wow.
Yeah?
Rebecca, yeah.
It's Jose approved.
I will definitely eat this
Okay.
on Sunday
Okay.
with my beer.
Thank you.
Yeah. But you
Appreciate
know
that.
who else I think might probably enjoy this?
Who?
Can you guess? Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she will.
Thanks, Jose. And we're keeping the laughs going as we welcome two actors from a show that blends comedy, music, and a whole lot of absurdity. Spamalot is the Tony Award-winning musical comedy that lovingly celebrates Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's currently on a 30-city national tour, and lucky for us, it's in Seattle at the Fifth Avenue Theater through February 15th. Performing the song that goes like this, please welcome Amanda Robles and Leo Roberts. Take it away.
Once in every show, there comes a song like this. It starts off soft and low and ends up with a kiss. Oh, where is the song that goes like this? Where is it? Where?
A sentimental song that casts a magic spell. They all will hum along, will overact like hell. Oh, this is the song that goes like this.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now we can go straight into the middle eight. A bridge that is too far for me.
I'll sing it in your face while we both embrace,
And then we change the key. Now we're into E. That's awfully high for me.
but everyone can see we should have stayed in D.
For this is our song that goes like this.
I can't believe there's more.
It's far too long, I'm sure.
That's the trouble with this song. It goes on and on and on.
For this is our song that is too long. You bastard!
Be singing this whole tune.
You'll wish that you weren't born
Let's forget this damn refrain
before we go insane. The song always ends like this.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me, you guys? That was so fun. That was was fantastic. I'm back now, obviously, with Amanda and Leo. And we also want to give a big thank you to musical director Jonathan Gorst on the keys. Shout out to you. Leo, describe the song or the show, really, for someone that has never seen this.
Okay, so if you're not familiar with Monty Python's Camelot and the Knights of the Round Table, we're basically telling a story of King Arthur. It's a kind of spoofy plot of the Knights of the Round Table. So following his journey as he goes along and he gets his recruits and he tries to find the quest for the Holy Grail. That's the basic gist of this. And then we have the Lady of the Lake here who deems me a special knight.
Ooh, Amanda, why do you think this production has been just so much fun for audiences?
I think because you guys see us having fun, so laughter is contagious. So you see us, kind of laughing at ourselves sometimes. I think laughter is contagious. So it's just a joy all around, and it's just such a beautiful thing to see where literally thousands of people are just laughing together.
Oh, absolutely, and we need that right now. Spamalot is also known for its physical comedies. So what is the most challenging part of this, performing it night after night?
Oh my goodness, the way that we contort our bodies in this show is crazy because most of the leads, with the exception of the Lady of the Lake and King Arthur, we all play about 4 different characters throughout. So it's not just different physicality, it's different accents, it's completely embodying a different person. Our director actually went through day 1 when we were doing this performance of all these different ways that if you lean a shoulder forward, how does that affect your voice and your personality? And all of the characters do that. So you will notice the physicality is very different scene to scene.
And do you have a favorite moment, both of you guys, that makes you laugh, or it's just your favorite part of the show?
Ooh, that's the one. I'm not even in it, and it's just such a joy to watch every night, and it really is my favorite. It's the Lancelot number. It's Broadway incarnate of anything you expect of a Broadway number. That's it, and it's just so warm and heartfelt. You guys got to see it. I'm not even in it, and I watch it every night.
Okay, and I understand we still have tickets for the Super Bowl show, right?
We do, yes. Sunday, please do come along and support us. Hey, Lan, listen, if the Seahawks win, then there's going to be no better place to go and have an after party.
Yeah, for sure. And you can do before or after, because there's 2 shows.
Well, there you go. Now we have plans after. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. That was so fun. And make sure your tech is in tip-top shape ahead of Sunday's Super Bowl. We get tips from Verizon, and that's coming up next. The Super Bowl is just days away now, and you're likely prepping your game day menu, finalizing your guest list, cleaning your house, but have you checked your tech? Verizon's Liz Gallardi is here to tell us all about how to make sure your guests have the best viewing experience come Sunday. Thank you for being here.
The countdown is on until Sunday, right? I mean, so many Seahawks jerseys around town. Everyone is getting excited, and Verizon is actually the official 5G network of the NFL. And so we want to make sure to get our customers closer to the action than anyone else. And it's so important if you're having a house full of guests to have that fast, reliable connection.
Oh, yes.
You don't want to miss a play, or let's face it, you don't want to miss a commercial. That's what everyone is talking about on Monday, right?
It's so true. I'm actually so excited to break down the Super Bowl commercials come Monday.
Me too. And Lady Gaga, if you've seen that.
Oh, I haven't yet.
She is going to be in one. What I hear.
Yeah. You heard it here first. How can Verizon help people to stay connected to get all the action? Because, like you said, we're going to have a house filled with people.
Yeah, so Verizon 5G home internet, which is actually this box over here. So this takes the same 5G signal that powers your smartphone, and it turns it into whole home Wi-Fi. It starts at just $35 a month with auto pay plus taxes and fees. So chances are, if that's less than what you're spending for internet right now, take those savings. You can buy extra snacks, and the installation could not be easier. So you can pick one of these up. You don't need a professional installer. You plug it in, and you're basically good to go in just minutes. Super easy. I set up at my house myself. It also works in places where that traditional wired internet maybe isn't available, or sometimes there's only one provider, so it's super expensive.
Yeah, that makes sense. This would save me a lot of money, I could say. What tips do you have for fans who want to catch their favorite sports shows or just really save a bunch of money?
Yeah, so with Verizon 5G home internet, you can add something called Perks, which gives you access and savings on your favorite streaming services. So for example, you can get Netflix, you can get Disney Plus and Hulu. You can get all of the ones that you typically have at a savings, and we actually have a bundle, so you can get ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. You can get all of those at a fraction of the cost.
Wow, amazing to have all your streaming in one place too. How can Verizon make sure too that you're getting the best deal year round as well?
Yeah, one of the things that we want you to do is come into our store, bring in your bill, and we'll show you how your dollar goes further at Verizon. So bring in your bill from AT&T or T-Mobile, and we'll show you, again, some of those savings that you have. And then if you are a mobile and home internet customer, you will save an additional $15 a month on top of all the other savings we've talked about, like streaming. And right now you can get the Motorola Razr.
I was going to ask them, like, what is that snazzy little thing?
I mean, you remember the Razr from the early 2000s, right? I think this is a throwback, but with all the new bells and whistles. I mean, with AI, which we weren't even talking about then, right? So yes, it folds.
Oh, very sleek. Can fit in your pocket.
It can fit in your pocket. The screen on the outside is functional. So this is a really cool device. So we have some great smartphone deals to take advantage of if you're looking to upgrade, or if you want to keep your current device and come to Verizon, you can also do that for $45 a month. And ask us about our price lock guarantee, because we will lock in the price of your bill for up to 3 years. So again, this is all about simplicity, streamlining, like knowing what we're going to pay every month.
Definitely. Do you think the best advice too is to actually come in and talk to someone at a Verizon store, or how can people just learn more in general?
Yeah, we would love to see you in our store, because again, you can bring in your bill and we can show you what those savings look like. But also, we can recommend some of the latest devices. You can test out the Razr for yourself and see if that's something you want. I know one of your producers was like, hey, I think I need to get that. It also comes in pink too, by the way.
Matching my sweater.
I know. So yeah, come in or go to verizon.com/deals and you can check out some of our other current promos. And we would love to see you before the big game and help you get ready.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much for being here. Go Hawks. And you have the color kind of with the phone already going with the theme. So that's
This
snazzy.
is pretty perfect, isn't it?
Is.
I know.
Thank you, Liz. That was amazing. And here's that website again. Just visit verizon.com/deals to learn more that you see right there. And it wouldn't be New Day at the Games without a little friendly competition. Can you guess the flags of the countries at the Olympics? Play along with us right after the break.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Verizon.
We love to play games on the show, and since the next 2 weeks are dedicated to the games, the only thing that makes sense is to play a game every day during the Olympics. Don't you agree?
Absolutely, Kelly. And we're going to start with one game that I think I can win.
Wow.
Maybe, yeah. So we know that 93 countries are being represented at the games in Italy. But this is the question: how much do we really know about the flags of these countries?
Well, let's find out who will take home the gold, Team New Day or Team Evening. Playing with me, digital producer Spencer Brown. And playing for Team Evening is evening producer John Marr, making his debut on New Day Northwest. And of course, the lady with the flags, New Day producer Susie. Take it away.
I will say the lady with the medals.
I got the medals.
Yeah.
I got the medals. Okay, so this is pretty easy. I had to turn this over. Someone might be snooping. We're going to show you a flag and then give you 3 choices.
Okay.
And then write it down, and we'll see who wins.
Well, I'm so stressed.
John is an expert when it comes to flags, so we're really good.
Spencer?
I can, make stuff up. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, and you can confer with each other.
Yes,
okay.
or argue.
Or argue. Okay, here we go. Name this country. A, New Zealand, B, England, or C, Australia. New Zealand, England, or Australia?
My brother. Okay, I didn't want to say it before.
Okay.
Australia.
C, Australia.
Did you
both
get it
got
right?
that
Oh, darn.
Of course I got it right.
Because that's
Of course he
kind of
got
a
it right.
trick.
He got it right. Yeah.
Okay, we're starting pretty easy. Okay. Name this country. A, Romania, B, Uzbekistan, or C, Kazakhstan. Romania, Uzbekistan, or Kazakhstan?
That's even hard to spell.
I know. Even harder to say.
Okay.
What do you got?
We said B.
What did you say, Jose? Okay, it's B.
Oh,
What did you
Spencer,
say, by the way?
right.
What are you
I'm
doing?
getting compliments of Spencer.
I got you on this one, Jose. Okay, name this country. Spain, Portugal, or Grenada? Grenada.
Boom.
What name is it?
A,
Hey, Spain.
No, wrong. España.
España.
There we go. We got the point.
No?
Okay, here we go. Name this country. Philippines, Puerto Rico, Moldova. What do you got? What do you got? B, Puerto Rico.
Woo!
What do you got?
Spencer.
Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
But I spell it.
Okay, well.
Okay, here we go.
Go off, King.
Name this country. A, Bulgaria, B, Hungary, C, Italy. You guys are really, taking some time here. A, Bulgaria, B, Hungary, C, Italy.
Are you happy with this?
Really?
John is happy with this one.
Okay, what do you got? Okay, wait, they don't. The answer is B, Hungary.
Oh,
But you
that
know
was
what?
almost a
I
trick.
noticed they keep looking at us.
Yeah.
No.
And I did
Especially
notice,
Spencer.
I did notice Spencer saved Kelly on this one, right?
I almost, we won't say it.
A, Greece,
Okay.
B, Cyprus, C, Uruguay.
Yep.
You know that.
You got this.
You got this. You got this. Ready?
Yeah.
Greece.
A, Greece.
Where I
all
want to
right.
go next.
Okay,
High
here
on
we
the
go.
list.
Here we go. Name this country. A, Serbia, B, Kazakhstan, or C, Montenegro. I don't know why.
No idea. I'm gonna go with you on that.
But
I'll join you on
okay,
that
let's see
journey.
what you got.
Wait, read them again.
A, Serbia, B, Kazakhstan, C, Montenegro.
You've been there before. Come on, get it.
I just like to say
You
these
have?
I'm going.
You're happy with this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
whatever.
3, 2,
What do you got?
1. We
the
said B.
answer is C, Montenegro.
I was gonna say C.
Do we both get it wrong?
say C.
Okay,
I was
wow.
gonna
Hey, we had to get some wrong.
Name this country. Benin, Haiti, or Pakistan. A, Benin, B, Haiti, C, Pakistan. It's a very cool flag, actually.
3, 2,
What do you got?
1.
A, Benin. How do we
Woo! Spencer!
Whoa.
Spencer can
Okay.
always be on my team. Okay, yeah, I know this
Name
one.
this country. A, Brazil, B, Argentina, or C, Venezuela. You're gonna both get this, I hope.
We can only hope.
Okay, go.
Go.
A,
A, Brazil.
Okay. Name this country. A, Sweden, B, Norway, C, Ireland. What do you got?
3, 2, 1.
B.
B. Because I'm Norwegian.
Norway.
Good for you.
Name
Come
this
on,
country.
Jose.
A, Jamaica.
Oh.
B, Scotland, C, Germany.
Ooh.
Are you guys?
Jose, John is doing all the answers.
Yeah.
We're talking. We know.
No,
We're looking at each
literally
other.
are not.
We
Not
know.
fair.
know.
A, Jamaica.
Jamaica me
Okay, here we
crazy.
go.
Jamaica's me crazy, man.
Name this country. A, Lithuania, B, Mongolia, or C, Thailand.
Oh no.
Can you say them again, Susie, please?
Yeah. A, Lithuania, B, Mongolia, or C, Thailand. So many
What was the
flags
first one
on the
again?
Red, white, and blue. Lithuania, Mongolia,
Don't look at our
or
answer.
Thailand.
I'm trusting.
Oh.
Let's see what you got.
It's sitting.
Okay, it's
Okay.
okay to
All right,
guess.
1, 2, 3.
C, Thailand.
Oh,
Russia.
darn it. Okay, we have time for one more, you guys. This
One
could be
more.
everything. Everything. Good job.
A, Mexico. B, Cyprus. C, Uruguay. Come on.
Come on.
But, you know.
Hey,
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay, now they're saying one more because we're literally probably
Because
tied.
I think they're trying to make you win, but right now I'm winning.
No.
Hold on.
Okay, one more.
Here we go, one more.
Okay.
Of course.
A, Kosovo. B, North Macedonia. C, United Arab Emirates.
Sure.
You put your money on that?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what you got.
C.
A, Kosovo.
There we go!
You got it. Edwin, well done. Don't get too excited, my friend. The gold goes to both of us because it's a tie.
No way!
Yeah.
What?
No. Is there any more?
One more.
How can it be tied? We haven't
Okay,
lost none.
tiebreaker. They're saying tiebreaker, this one.
Okay, we have one more.
Yes, Jose.
Oh, boy.
I'm not
I
keeping
thought that
score.
was the
Someone else
tiebreaker.
is keeping score.
Oh, okay, one more flag.
Okay, what are our options?
A, Lithuania. B, Liechtenstein. C, Luxembourg.
All the L's.
Wow.
All the L's, baby.
I'm gonna want you to say that again because it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Lithuania, Liechtenstein, Luxembourg.
Are you sure you're pronouncing them right?
I'm sure I'm not.
Okay, we gotta hurry, guys.
Okay.
This is for all the
A,
marbles.
B, or C? This is for everything.
We're going with B.
B, Liechtenstein.
You guys, that's it. It's a tie.
we won.
I'm sorry,
We won.
y'all. We both have gold, so thank you so much. We'll update the count every single day. Stay tuned for fun games every day at New Day at the Games.
I'm
And
suspicious.
thank you for spending time with us.
Yes, and for more New Day fun, subscribe on YouTube and be sure to download King 5 Plus for free. And don't forget to enjoy your New Day. And we'll see you next time.
We won.
I am